Hello, this is Chris Velasco, and I will be going over tape art today. For this tape art, what you will need is some blue tape, some paint, as many colors as you would like, paint brushes, some white paper, some water, and some paper towels as well to clean your brushes as we go along. Alright, so the first step would be this for the kids, where you would give each kid their own piece of paper. And then after that, you would give them pieces of tape, which they would lay across the paper in any way they'd like. Any up and down, sideways. They can make shapes with it. You just let them know they can lay it as they'd like. I would, have an example that I would show them, kind of like the one that I did already over here on the table. As you see, I use the tape to anchor the paper down on the table, so that it didn't move, it keeps it down. And if we get some paint on the table, it is washable, so we could always wipe it off. So again, after you give the kids the paper, they're taping their shape, they got it done. We would come over to it. You would grab your paint. Each student would only have one paintbrush. That's where the water and the paper towel comes in to play. But for time's sake, I'll go ahead and be using one paintbrush for each color. That way we can go ahead and get through the video a little faster. So again, they can just, from there, you would just tell them they can paint each section a different color, or they can paint them different colors, and you would pretty much go from there. So let's go ahead and start with our first one. So let's say the kids wanted to paint this section blue. And again, tell the kids too, let them know, show an example. If I happen to get some on the table, that's okay. Again, it is washable paint. We can easily go over it with some Lysol wipes or clean the table later. Let me see, moving on to a different color. Going on, let's do this space. There we go. And again, during this process, like you said, you might have some kids saying, hey, can I make this? Can I make that? Of course, you want to make a shape, you want to make a dog, your favorite animal, or a lot of kids nowadays are like, oh, can I make something with Fortnite? You know what I mean? Like I said, just let them use their imagination. Here we go. Let's go ahead and keep going. Let's do this section. Okay. Alright, get some more over here. Some yellow. Oops, sorry about that. Video was a little off. Alright, let's get some purple. And then, again, some students might want to use multiple colors more than once. So let's fill in these spaces over here. Let's see, let's go back to green. Green. And again, like I said, students can do kind of half and half. So let's say they want to do a little bit of green in here, and then they want to perhaps come back with some yellow. Let me see, what do we got left? We got this section over here. We'll finish off with some purple. Okay, and as you can see, there you go. We got a whole paper painted. And you just want to go ahead and just kind of let that dry. And then after it dries, you would peel the tape away. But like I said, for the sake of time, we're gonna go ahead and try to peel this tape away. I'll put this down for a little bit, and then I'll show it after we're done. Let me see. Okay, here's the second half. Sorry, I accidentally pushed stop on the first video, so you're gonna have 2 videos on this one. As you can see, I took all the tape off. I mean, it's not gonna come up perfect every time. Like I said, you see here, you're gonna have, sometimes the tape's gonna rip from the paper. I think that's why, I mean, I would like to wait till it dries. That way it comes a little bit easier. But as you can see, it just kind of gives it a weird shape, like the kids, though, something abstract, something they can hang up. But again, kids can make shapes, animals, whatever they'd like. Just always remember, though, the way you lay the tape on, make sure you lay it off of that. Try not to pull tape off that's underneath another piece of tape, or else it'll kind of mess up the whole process. Again, another thing you can do this, you can add glitter. I've seen kids add glitter to this, add little shapes, stickers. I've even some kids have kids write their names. Again, so there's a range of different ways kids could do these. And that'd definitely be one they can enjoy. And from grade, like I said, even from grade 1st to grade 6, I've seen all the kids use their imagination to create things with this. All right, thank you.